And we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 33 of the Lipstick Nerds podcast. I'm your host, Nikki Powell, and joining me today, as always, Amanda Kane.
Hi guys! From my
And
couch.
from your couch. Yeah, your new couch. Your West Coast couch. I like your
Yes.
West Coast couch. It's a lot
It's
closer
comfy.
than it was. And we have, I'm sorry, we have another guy. I'm sorry to keep doing this to you guys. I know we're lipstick nerds, but
Hey.
Elijah Steele is joining us today. He's been on the show before in a random episode.
It's okay. I'm very feminine occasionally, so
He broke our rule, though. He's not wearing lipstick, but
I
But
don't.
neither am I, so
neither am I.
If I would have known, I would have grabbed some today and just been ready.
I think you know the rules here. You didn't know you were coming on the show, but you know our rules. So
That is true.
we let it slide. So today's a super random episode. We don't have a topic. Our topic is listener questions. And the nice people over at the Comedy Button Facebook group were so helpful and lovely. And yesterday they gave me like 40 million questions. So we're going to see how many we can hit in an hour. And we'll save the rest for the next time. And we're actually saving all of our relationship questions for our new relationship podcast, Lipstick Love, which if you send us questions to lipsticknerdsmlg@gmail.com about your relationship questions, advice, tips, topics, whatever, we'll get to those as soon as we have enough because we're really excited and we really want to start the show. So, yeah. Okay, to start us off today, I'm going to go with the question that was emailed to us from Brandon Ryan at Brandon_in_Iowa on Twitter. He says, where's the nerdiest place you've ever gone for vacation?
and
oh.
go.
I was gonna say the biggest thing for me is every year I go to Boston for Penny Arcade Expo, and New York for New York Comic Con. So pick one.
Oh, you guys are so lucky. Do you constitute that as a vacation though? I mean,
Yes.
yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
It was the only vacation that I ever scheduled myself to take when I was back out on the East Coast. So I count it as a vacation because
To give you an idea, I've been down to Florida to visit Naples, and I would pick Comic Con over that any day.
Agreed. I've seen I've been to Universal though. And I went and saw the Harry Potter world when it first came out, so that's pretty nerdy.
That's
That's
so
awesome.
much fun.
I got a wand. I went and hand-picked it and all sorts of stuff.
I want
Yeah.
to do that.
It's cool. It's pretty cool. And they've only made it better, since I went down there the second or third year it opened,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just gotten so much cooler now from pictures that I've seen people post. And I guess they've improved upon the train in Diagon Alley. I don't think I'm making that up. And there's a big dragon and stuff now.
Nice. Yeah, I told myself that I would go after it's been out for I don't know, 10 years or something like that. So they could work out all the kinks and then those giant crowds would be gone and they could just go and enjoy it. So
Yeah.
hopefully, we've never been to Disney World either, so those are two trips on my need to go. Because I think Disneyland is probably the nerdiest place I've ever gone. I mean, we've done get-togethers and stuff, but I've never been to a Comic-Con or anything. Yeah, Disneyland, probably. I nerd out there. I'm Disney shoes, Disney shirt, Disney.
So you're gonna have to come down, and we're gonna have to go to Disneyland because I've never been to Disneyland,
Yes.
and Sam and Edwin go all the time.
I know, jerks.
So,
All
yeah.
the time. They're always oh, random trip to Disneyland today.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go because I hear if you go 3 times a year, that makes buying season passes reasonable. So
Yeah,
and
pretty
being that
much.
I'm much
It's
closer.
$500 for a season pass, but if you go and get a park hopper for 3 days, it's $600 or something like that.
Oh,
So you
wow.
might as well just get a season pass.
Right. It's
I-
insane.
I would have to go in the winter though. It's the only way I could go.
The best time to go to Disneyland is the week before Thanksgiving.
Do they have Frozen and Nightmare Before Christmas the week before Thanksgiving?
Yes.
I assume they
Not
probably-
Frozen. I don't know about Frozen. I haven't seen Frozen stuff yet. But Nightmare Before Christmas, I believe I don't know if they change it over in October for the Haunted Mansion. I think they do.
I
I think
would-
they
That's
change
what.
it in October.
Wait, no, they do because my friend Lauren is going soon because she wants to go see it changed over.
Yeah. So I've never seen it for Halloween. I've always wanted to see it for Halloween, but I've heard it's packed the entire month. But the thing about November is the week before Thanksgiving, no one is going on vacation because the next week it's vacation. So like my parents would always take me because my birthday is usually the week of Thanksgiving on the 27th.
Nikki, we should go for our birthday.
We should go for our birthday. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm supposed to be in San Francisco, but I'm thinking that a bunch of the girls might end up canceling on me at last minute, so if they cancel, we should go to Disneyland.
Or you can also still come to San Francisco. Because
that too. I can do both. I can do both. Yeah. But yeah, Disneyland, I've heard it's fantastic for Halloween. But yeah, like we would only wait 5 minutes tops in the longest line there. And the weather is like perfect. You can just wear a sweater all day. It's not super hot. You're not melting. It's not raining. So Disneyland in November, guys. That's when you go, because they still got Nightmare Before Christmas. Super fun.
When I get out west, I'll make sure to make it at around that time.
Yes, do it. It's amazing. Those were the nerdiest places we've ever been for vacation. Next question. Tony Mantello in the Comedy Button Facebook group says, "What are your best ways of dealing and coping with failure or success?" Drinking.
Yeah, drinking is a big one. Drinking and gaming. Either at the same time or not, either way.
Amanda's doing both right now.
Yes. Which drinking is nice because you can do it for both failure and success. It's like
right?
it's because with failure, it's I don't know. I tend to like draw sometimes too.
I lost my job, and then you're like, yeah, I got a new job. Shots. So, I love it. I mean, I don't think it's like drinking. It's like, I mean, we're not alcoholics. Like, we can stop when we want to. We just don't want to. So I don't think it's actually the act of drinking that like is the way to deal and cope. I think it's the act of like being around people. Like, when I do something awesome, I like to be around other people to take my mind off or to like celebrate, and that's cool. But then when I do something bad or like failure or whatever, I don't like to be around anyone, but I still like to drink. So drinking is like the common denominator.
Yeah, you're right.
In all of that. I mean, it could be good to be around people if you fail at things.
Make
just
sure
so everyone
right
knows,
people.
I'm not celebrating failure or success right now. I'm just...
You're celebrating that you had beer in the fridge.
Yeah. Which is about the only thing I have in the fridge. And ice cream sandwiches are in the freezer. That's it.
Hey, it's the necessities. What can you say?
Dude, I bought some of the Talenti gelato the other day at Safeway. Oh, my God. So good. Anyway, success. Ice cream's a good way to celebrate, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I like to draw. And I write sometimes during failure.
I was just going to say writing.
I was like, success? You're like, yes, I'm drawing! Woo!
Yeah! Color in the lines!
Yeah, I can see that. Like, I mean, people, like, write songs and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I can see, like, art as a way.
I used to write songs all the time. Especially when I, like, failed at something. I was like, I'm going to make myself happy and make a happy song.
But see, I'm like really bad at that, so I wouldn't do something that I'm really bad at a time where I failed at something because I'm not good. So like, oh, I'm gonna draw my feelings, you know, and then it just turns out in this big crumpled like mess of that's not art.
Mess of feelings.
And then I get mad because my pictures look really stupid and
it's a big downward spiral.
Yeah, it's just a big spiral of horrible.
That comes right back around to the drinking.
I think I go shopping.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm depressed, let me buy something to make me happy. Or, yay, I did something awesome, let me go buy something to celebrate.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I turned my work month around at work, I was like, I'm going to go to Victoria's Secret.
Yes.
Buy myself some nice stuff.
I did the opposite. I was really, really angry one day, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to anger shop, and I just bought everything.
I remember when I got my first raise, I went out and bought a brand new Eagles jersey. And it just felt so good.
It's the way to celebrate, you know?
Exactly.
All right. He also asks, should I cosplay to watch Episode 7? I'm assuming of Star Wars. He didn't really elaborate,
yes.
But...
So much.
No, Episode
yes.
7 of Lipstick Nerds, we want you to cosplay.
It depends on what cosplay you're going to do to go watch a movie. Because you want to be comfortable, right? Like, if you're going to cosplay a Jedi, I think that'd be really cool. Because it's like wearing pajamas and a robe to go watch a movie.
Yeah, but if you're walking in there in this giant BB-8 cosplay, I don't think it's going to work out.
You make a cardboard... okay, I'm going to be really stupid. Are they AT-ATs or what are they? How do you say it right?
ATs, or at. Call
Okay, so if you're like having this big cardboard costume, like having your friends stand behind you to be the back legs, like at costume, that's probably not the greatest.
That is one of the
idea
most
for watching
amazing
a movie.
ideas I've ever heard of.
Isn't it though? I just came up with that like top of my head.
I need to do that.
Yeah, like don't paint your face Darth Maul, because then you're gonna be sitting there and trying to eat popcorn and you get paint all in your mouth.
Oh.
You know?
Mm.
Yeah. Super simple cosplay if you're going to the movies, honestly. I mean, I don't know. Would you cosplay to go watch episode 7?
I am.
No?
I plan on it.
Nice.
My friends and I are all taking lightsabers and just plan on having a huge lightsaber fight right in the lobby while we're waiting. Like literally like an 8-person lightsaber fight.
Have you seen that YouTube video of this is totally not Star Wars, it's more Harry Potter, but they were like ghetto Harry Potter wizard fight. These guys have like bottle rockets or whatever and they're running around the street shooting them at each other and it literally looks like they're shooting off spells. It's fantastic.
I saw that on
cool.
Facebook one day. I'm like, what is this? And click
That's
play.
just what popped in my head when you were like, you're gonna have a lightsaber fight. I'm like, oh, what if Harry Potter people have like wand fights? That would be so funny.
I
Okay.
went and saw one of the Harry Potter movies. Well, I went and saw all of them in theater, but for one of them, this group of kids dressed up and like sang before every showing.
Aww.
So they
great.
like sang to us, and it was very strange. And then they kind of like did a little bit of stage stuff too, and like and we were just like, what is going on? But also, I hung out with the kid that brought like an entire meal to the movie theater, so.
Okay.
We would always order pizza. We'd get if we were doing like midnight showings. You go like 4 hours ahead of time. You order pizza and have them deliver it to you, and then yeah,
Oh my god.
and we'd sit outside and eat pizza. And you could go inside and buy snacks like at the concession stand. They'd let you go in and come back out. So I had a friend that would go in and buy the large popcorn, and then we'd all just eat the popcorn and then go back inside to watch the movie and fill it up again.
I don't know how this happened, but we went to a midnight showing once, and there were about 8 of us and just going down the line, and someone pulls out a snack and starts to hand it down. Someone had 2 boxes of zebra cakes snuck into the movies somehow. I don't know how. Nobody had like pants big enough to fit those in. To this day, it's a mystery.
My friend, one of the guys I know from school, would cosplay as Harry Potter all the time because he honestly looked like Harry Potter. It was really, really funny. And he did a short show himself, like a one-man show of 7 Potters in 7 minutes. And he would do each book in 1 minute and act it out for you, like the basic plot points and stuff.
That's
And so,
awesome.
yeah, so before every midnight showing, our theater, we live in a really small town, so our theater would like let him get up and do his like 7-minute thing in like the half an hour that people were sitting around waiting for the show to start.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was really awesome. Really fun. So, oh, I have a question. So it just sparked in my brain when you were like sneaking in zebra cakes. What's the weirdest thing you've ever snuck into the movie theater?
This is. Let's never speak of this again, but I'll never forget sneaking in the bowl of mac and cheese.
Nice. Like in the glass bowl or Tupperware?
It was glass bowl.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it was. God, what movie was it? Was it the first Hangover? I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. But I went with my one friend, and she had her purse, but there was like nothing in it. And we were eating right beforehand, and I'm like, do me a favor. And I just sat the bowl at the bottom of her purse. And she just very daintily brought it into the theater. And then during the movie, I just continued eating.
That's great.
I don't think I've ever brought anything like I've sneaken snacks and stuff, but I don't think I've ever brought anything in strange. But the friend that I went to the movie theater, I didn't go with him, but we were there at the same time. He brought a bowl of ziti and a pie.
A whole pie?
A whole pie. I don't even understand. Like his girlfriend.
Why do you
has
even
a
get that
really
in
big
there?
purse.
And then if you like tip it, it would fall everywhere. I can understand a cobbler.
It was pie.
Yeah, but pie
It's like
is,
an apple
That-
pie.
That's amazing.
that's really impressive. I thought the mac and cheese was good, and then you came out of the gate with that, and that's fantastic. I
Now I
mean,
just have to
I
up my
snuck in like I always have a giant purse with me just because why not? And like we've run to fast food before, and I've stuck in the bag of like burgers and fries.
Taco Bell or something.
I did bring in a soda with a lid though one time. That was pretty daring. Because like I had to set it up or like dig a hole in my purse and set it in like the hole like a cup holder, and carry it like your friend did with the mac and cheese. Very, very.
I did find out that if you bring a Nalgene bottle full of water, they just let you right in with it.
Yeah, but that could be vodka.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I can understand
no
why.
questions asked.
Yeah. No one's ever like checked my bag. They did once. One time someone checked my bag and I was actually really annoyed. I'm like, yeah, look in here. What are you like? And I didn't have anything in there, which was good.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Sneak snacks in or something?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever checked my bag to get into a movie theater
One
before.
time. Yeah, it was really annoying. We, back in high school, the girls I was on a sports team with, we would wear our team sweats to the movies every once in a while because they were really big and chunky, and we'd hide snacks all up and down them. Like, I had bags of chips up my legs, had, like, the hood in the back. I stuck some candy bars in the hood and everything. It was really fun.
All I'm picturing right now, have you ever seen the movie Heavyweights? The old Disney movie from like '95 with Ben Stiller.
Probably, yeah.
And it's about all the kids that go to fat camp. And
Yes.
as soon as they get in the cabin, the guy just yells,
They're like
"All right,
unpacking these
load
random
out."
areas.
Yeah, just everyone has everything. The one guy has meat sticks taped to his body.
Uh-huh.
I'm just picturing that, but just a bunch of girls going into
It's
a theater.
exactly what it was, except for instead of a bunch of fat guys, it was a bunch of skinny chicks because we're all in the really low weight classes of like the wrestling team, and so it was really funny. We had all these like skinny faces and skinny hands and everything, but then we're like walking in, crunching every step.
The most commonly used phrase that night was, "I'm just bloated."
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Oh, God.
Okay. Last question from Tony Manatello until we get probably down a little farther because everyone commented a lot. If Solid Snake dies in the woods, does he make a sound?
I say no, but the commander does. Like, he just knows. He just instantly just yells Snake wherever he is. He could be dead asleep, and he just knows.
Amanda, have you played Metal Gear Solid?
Nope.
No, neither have I. I feel like
Really?
I feel like Solid Snake is kind of like Chuck Norris-y. Like, this is a Chuck Norris question,
Okay. Now, I will say this. Play the first game. That's it. Just play the first one. That was truly legendary. The boss fights in that game are still to this day known as some of the most amazing boss fights ever in the history of gaming.
I suck at sneaking around,
So do I. Don't worry. I just kill everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. We'll add it to the list.
But he doesn't make a sound because I don't hear him, so.
I'm going to say no because he's supposed to be sneaky, so sorry, Snake. Guess you're dead in the woods, and no one knows.
Every time you die in the game, all you hear really loud is so,
like when you're playing Uncharted, every time you die, no, or Drake.
no, Drake.
Oh, that's great. Oh wait, Eli, there's one more question he has. If you could have your own line of swag or merchandise, what would you have in it?
I would have it just like compilations of my favorite TV shows, and just be like t-shirts, hats, and sweatpants. Literally make it swag clothes. So like just a shirt that combines Supernatural and Pretty Little Liars with like a hat that combines Arrow and Walking Dead. But it has to be flat brim. If I'm gonna have my own,
every day.
if I'm gonna have my own clothesline, I want it to literally ooze swag. Because it would sell like crazy.
I mean, sweats always sell, so probably.
I have not worn a pair of sweatpants since, I'm going to say I was like 5 or 6.
You haven't worn sweatpants since you were 5 or 6 and you want to sell them in your store?
Yes, because I want to start wearing them. They look
No,
so
I'll only wear mine. No, mine would have a lot of leggings and a lot of makeup.
Yeah, I was going to say, Nikki, yours is just going to be leggings.
You would make
Straight leggings.
Black Milk go out of business.
Heck yeah, well, no, I love Black Milk. I don't know if I want to make them go out of business. I'd like to team up with them.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweet. Lipstick Nerds, product release from Black Milk. I could be down for that.
I would do probably skirts and dresses, and maybe scarves. I like scarves.
Oh, scarves are cute. I like scarves.
I gotta agree with the scarves. I like scarves.
Yeah, I like the scarves. They're pretty sweet. No, definitely the leggings though. Too many. Leggings and probably boots. I don't know, I'd put on the boots. I want cute boots.
I'm pretty sure when you die, you will be buried in leggings. Literally, they would put every pair you own in your coffin and
In the
bury you
casket.
in leggings.
That would be great. Just like line my coffin with leggings. Just sew them all
Exactly.
together, you know. Do you want silk inside or velvet? Nylon.
You're giving me ideas for my casket.
Josh Starobin? I'm really bad at names. We know this. He says, "Can you make lipstick out of Nerds candy? What would it taste like? Would you sell it in the cosmetics aisle or the food aisle?"
I say, man, that is a hard one.
I mean, you could make it like Nerds candy colors and like flavored. Like if you're making the lipstick out of it, then you could sell it like chapstick, like tinted chapstick or something. That would be pretty awesome.
Okay.
What if we did both?
I was gonna
So
say.
Yeah, so that was going to be my next one. What if you lipstick flavored candy might not be the greatest, but candy in the shape of lipsticks would be
I was gonna say,
great.
Yeah, exactly.
In the food aisle, there's lipstick Nerds, and in the cosmetics aisle, there's Nerds lipstick.
Because, like,
I like that a
you
lot.
know how they have, like, the push pops? We could
Yeah.
do, like, twisty lipsticks for candy.
Yeah.
That would be tasty. And
I
they could
like
taste
it.
like nerd flavors. And then, because we don't want to encourage people to eat lipstick. Like, that'd be gross.
No, ew.
We don't want
no.
flavored
Oh.
lipstick.
Or you could have like compacts that are made out of chocolate.
Mm.
That'd be good. Or like a compact that holds candy.
That'd be cool.
A compact full of nerds.
I'm actually surprised that doesn't exist yet, to be honest.
Trademark right now.
There you go.
Trademarked. That's how that works, right?
And I would sell them in both. I would sell them in both aisles at the same time because you know how in the store you go to buy ice cream and
They have Hershey
on the
syrup. there.
door, yeah, they have like Hershey syrup like in the door or whatever outside of the door, or like ice cream cones, or like they're like right next to each other. So it's
Yeah.
have them like
Marketing.
have them both in the lipstick aisle and the candy aisle with their little side shelves. I like that. Do you believe in ghosts?
I've had experiences with ghosts, so yes, I definitely do.
What experiences?
The first one was, and I have two that really stick out. The first one, I was at my sister's house, which used to be my house, and I was babysitting my niece's nephew. My nieces were asleep, my nephew was downstairs with me, and I was on the computer. I was looking at friends' pictures on MySpace. Yes, it was that long ago. And he was asking, who's that? Who's that? I was telling him. And then he goes over to the stairs to go upstairs, and he just looks up the stairs and says, who's that? What are you talking about? That man. Trevor, what man? Oh, it's okay, he's gone now. I'm like, well, apparently this ghost just went into my old room. I'm out. And the other one, I was at home here, and I was asked to go get something out of the garage. So I was walking across the driveway to the garage, and I walk in, and I can still hear the voice in my head, shh, he's here. And I'm looking around everywhere for where it came from. Nothing. So I hurry up, grab what I needed, close the door, and start walking back to the house, turn around, and see a face in the door. And to this day, I'm still freaked out to go in there. So yeah, I definitely believe in ghosts.
I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but I believe in like scary feelings. But I guess at work, so I work in a skilled nursing facility, and apparently the knock shift nurses are totally convinced that we have two ghosts like running around. One of them is a little boy, and one of them is a tall guy in a suit. And it's just really creepy because they're like, yeah, like it's not just one person that says that they see these ghosts. It's multiple residents like say that they see these ghosts. And they're like new residents and old residents, and I guess some of the CNAs have seen ghosts, and I'm like, okay, I think yours are really stupid, but it's also really creepy, and I would never ever do a knock shift. So I'm really glad because just in case there are really ghosts,
Oh, that.
you never know.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Amanda's scared. Oh yeah, Amanda doesn't like scary stuff. Why'd you ask that question, guys?
My
Come
bedroom is in the
on.
basement. This isn't helping.
So Amanda believes in ghosts.
I think that there's, I would say yes, but not in the sense of scary, I'm here to like haunt you, but like they're kind of just like hanging out too, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
I
maybe stuck, like, okay, so this sounds stupid, but Ghost Whisperer, the TV show?
yeah.
Maybe they're just kind of like stuck here, or maybe they're here for like a good reason, but they're not here to just be like, to fuck with you.
To
and,
poltergeist you?
yeah. Yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
that's the case. Like,
agree.
personally, I think I have a lot more to do in the afterlife than come back to Earth and screw with people's minds. Like, the afterlife is supposed to be amazing. So,
Yo,
Like,
what?
what event in your life could have traumatized you enough to where when you're a ghost you come back and like horrify poor people that did nothing to you?
right.
You know?
Oh no! If I die before all my friends, I'm haunting them for cheating in fantasy football.
That seems like way too much effort as a ghost.
Right?
Yeah, but it would be
You
fun.
think like if you pass away, the afterlife should be like awesome things, and like wouldn't you just want to play video games all the time, or
I like
know.
to think that when I go to the afterlife, it will be like the end of that movie, This Is the End, that Seth Rogen one, where just they're up in heaven, all of a sudden all you see are the Backstreet Boys come on, start performing. I'm like, yeah,
Yes,
that's my heaven.
that would be badass.
I don't know. I also kind of believe in reincarnation too, so it's
Yeah.
it's weird.
I think reincarnation would be super badass.
Yeah.
If you remembered, like, what would that be like if you remembered all your lives before you, but you were like reincarnated?
I actually started writing a book about that,
Cool.
like a remembrance. I'm not going to go into trademarked.
More embarrassing stories of Amanda on the internet that she's posted?
Please go on.
Oh, I still
No.
haven't found those. Oh, Amanda's got a whole
No.
bunch of embarrassing stuff somewhere on the internet that I can't find.
No,
I haven't
it's
put
good.
much effort into it. But they're like, what are they, fan fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got
No.
fanfics up there.
All I'm doing tonight is watching Pretty Little Liars. I think I found my other thing to do tonight.
That's great. Christian Puente, really good friend of the podcast. We love Christian. He says, speaking of lipstick, growing up, when was the first time you were like, hey, how about I finally try this lipstick thing everyone's talking about? But is it a big deal or not so much? I feel like I would have spent a long time tolling over the first color I'd actually try on and wearing it out in public. I still have trouble wearing lipstick out in public. It's hard.
I honestly don't remember the first time I wore lipstick, but I remember Smucker's is, what's that lip balm? The colored kind. Is it Smucker's?
Smuckers.
The Smackers, lip Smackers.
Smackers, lip
Smackers,
Smackers. I was like, Smucker's is
Smuckers
jelly.
is jelly.
Um,
I want to have a jelly on my lips when outside. It was really
Yes.
awkward.
like I used to wear that for like the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
And like I thought I was so cool because I had colored chapstick, and then eventually it was like, oh, this is like the real deal. But I think I've only ever purchased like 2 expensive lipsticks in my entire life, and I've gotten a third one from Ipsy. So like I don't think I can't even remember when I just converted over to lipstick, but it was just
It's
I
taken
did
a
go
while.
through a goth phase. I wore black lipstick for a while, so
Awesome. Like, I used to buy really, really, really cheap lipsticks because I just wanted to see I'd never thought that the color would look good or that I could get it on. Or I never knew a place to pull it off at. Like, why would I wear lipstick to school? I was just never that kind of girl back then. And now that I've started falling in love with makeup, I love it. I wear lipstick. Like, I still put it on, and then I'm like, I like that. And 5 minutes later, I'm like, too much, and I take it off. Like, you have to find a good balance between your eye makeup and your lipstick because you can't have, like, something super gaudy on your eyes and then, like, this crazy lipstick because then you just look like a hooker. So you have to, like, even it out. And, like, the occasion has to be right for the certain, like, lipstick that you're wearing. I haven't bought too many expensive ones. Like, I have a few MAC, but I got those for free because if you for those out there that don't know. If you empty a MAC eyeshadow or other product, you bring 6 empty product containers back to MAC, they'll give you free lipstick.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
That's a
considering
really neat idea.
I use a tinted powder from them all the time, I run out of a MAC thing every month or so. So every 6 months you get a new lipstick. But Sephora has really good lipsticks for not that expensive. They're like $12. Not bad. NYX is really good too. For all the boys out there that want to get their lipstick on.
I have no comment on this.
I have a lot of lipstick. Well, Sephora also does a lot of testers and like their jumbo samples of lipstick. Well, I mean, you don't need a giant full-size lipstick. Like that small one will last you for a while, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I've never.
You wear lipstick all the time, though. You wear lipstick a lot more than I do.
Me?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, I think so. Miranda does. Miranda wears lipstick all the time. She's like red on her lips every day.
I only wear it when I don't wear eyeshadow. Like, for whatever reason.
No, what I just said. There's too much going on, and you can't have too much.
And I don't wear eyeshadow with color, really. Like, I wear natural colors, like, very just, like, browns for the most part. But, like, when I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I'm just like, yeah, lipstick. This'll help.
Yeah. See, I like to do, like, a super, super nude, like, just defined eye with, like, a really big cat liner. And then I can do any color lipstick, and that's really fun. But if there's a color on my lids, because I have a lot of bright colored eyeshadows, then no. Lipstick is a no-go unless it's like nude or like skin toned, just to give your lips a little pop. Because you don't want to look like a clown. And I've done clown makeup.
Oh yeah. Speaking of girly things, before I forget, I need to get my hair done. So should I come out and drive out to you so I can go get my hair done at the salon that you get yours done at?
You totally can. We'll text about that later.
Okay.
We should do that. That'd be great. All right, girl things. We'll go to the next question. Every once in a while, I feel every few episodes, Lipstick Nerds has to have a section on makeup or lipstick or clothing or something like that. Okay.
Hey, so, I was genuinely enjoying the conversation. To see all the just everything that goes into makeup, I wouldn't have expected it.
Oh my god, I could do like a 4-hour-long podcast on all my makeup. I started watching the YouTube tutorials of the girls doing makeup, right? And I started like buying the same stuff they have and like doing the same looks and recreating it and everything. And I'm like, I wish I had the drive to record myself doing that, you know? Like that would be really fun to be a makeup guru on YouTube. But as you can tell, I can't even put it on for a podcast, so.
Whatever. The only reason I'm wearing it is because I had to go to work today, so.
I had to go to work today too. But why am I going to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and get all done up to go work in a nursing facility when nobody cares about it?
And just other bodily fluids.
Yeah, I get things happen where I work, and that's just.
I feel like if I was a nurse, I would try for like 2 days, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm done. Fuck this.
I did. When we started our program, I was like, I don't want to wake up that early, but I do want to still look okay. So I woke up and I put just basic eyeshadow on, like, and some eyeliner and mascara, and that was it. And then it went from that to like taking away the eyeliner, and then I took away the eyeshadow, so it's just mascara. And then when I started my job, I'm like, I don't even need mascara. I don't care. Not right now. And then on my days off, I selfie it up on my days off. I like contour and I put all these cool like designs and stuff on, and I'm like, woo, I look good today. Selfie, selfie, selfie. One of the Facebook groups I'm in does Selfie Sunday and like Let's See Your Face Friday or something like that. And so like our Thursday, I don't know, all these other days they like post pictures of yourself, and I'm like, dude, I took this picture this weekend because I made myself look good, and I specifically saved it until Thursday when I could post it in this group, and everyone likes it, and I think it's hilarious.
I'm gonna make a confession right now. Half the time, I can't even tell when a girl is wearing makeup.
That's
okay.
Not necessarily a bad thing. That means she's doing it right. Like, if you can tell when she's wearing makeup, either something is not blended correctly. Speaking of which, my roommate, fucking great at that. He'll call me out if it's not if I didn't blend appropriately. Or she's wearing way too much. Like, just way too much eyeliner. or lipstick. So
I think
If
it
you can't
depends
see
too, because I mean, you want to see. Sometimes you want. I mean, I like a thick eyeliner, but it's not like cartoon thick. But you can see it. Like I'm definitely wearing makeup. There's a difference between like, oh, she's wearing makeup, and like, oh, she's wearing makeup. She looks nice.
yeah,
You know. Yeah. And of course the occasion too. If you're going out dancing or something and you look like you just rolled out of bed, you have a problem. If you look like this when you're going dancing, you have a problem. Like, step up your makeup game, girls. Come on.
Nikki, you have to come visit me.
I'm going to. I'm gonna make a special trip down there soon. I have like Friday, Saturdays off now, so it's gonna happen. This weird guy, Thomas Ratkowitz, he wants to know about our theme song because apparently it's amazing or something. I don't know. Some weird guy made it. We thank him.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We shout
It is
out to
amazing.
Thomas. He's fantastic. Yeah, love it. If you haven't listened to our opener because you watched the YouTube videos, go download the podcast on iTunes because the opener is really badass. He's a great musician. If you need any music done, you go to him. What's the next one? Carlos Montez says, what game would you like to see made into a really, really good comic book? That seems kind of like backwards. Don't they usually make games out of comic books?
There are
like
a
The
lot.
Last of Us.
Yeah, Last of Us is one. There are a lot of gaming comic books coming out.
And these are like games that are comic books that the game came first because I
Yeah.
mean, you don't usually see the comic book and then the game, right?
I want to say it's in 2 or 3 months. The first Assassin's Creed comic book comes out, and then a month. I want to say it's the month after that. The Call of Duty Black Ops 3 comic book comes out. Trying to think because Tomb Raider I bought every issue of because I love the game so much. So lately, a lot of games have been coming out with comic book tie-ins.
I like that. That's awesome.
But
I can't really think of anything that I'd want
I
to.
can. There's a gaming world that I will explore 24/7 if I can, and that is BioShock. I need
Oh.
more BioShock in my life.
That would be amazing.
They
actually.
You're talking to the right girl right over there.
Yeah.
with the unofficially announced BioShock collection for PS4, I've played every one of those games on every console you can get them on. I will take off work that day to play through those games again.
I've done that. Bioshock Infinite. Called in sick.
My favorite platinum.
Picked my game up from another store.
I remember I came back home from PAX East that day and just literally came home to my family like, hi, bye, and then drove up and just chilled at my friend's house until midnight to pick it up. I need more BioShock.
It'd be super cool if they did that collector's edition, or like the remake, and had like another awesome statue or something, because I need to own all of the statues.
I have every BioShock collector's edition, and they're my favorite things that I own.
Oh, so you have the first one in
Yep.
collector's edition? I'm so jealous.
I think one of the few
Big Daddy.
BioShock like artifacts that I have is the doll, the baseball head doll that the little girls carry around.
Oh, okay.
And
I want
when I got it for like my birthday or something like that, G bought it for me. And when he bought it, it was like $12 or whatever in some store. And now it's like $500 or $300
Yeah.
or something. It's like
Yeah,
crazy
it's
expensive.
insane.
I
Yeah.
will never get rid of it. It's so cute and just tiny and little and adorable and made out of garbage and just so cute. But
I'm
it's
so
ridiculously
sad I
expensive.
missed out on the leather songbirds you could buy. They're like songbird toys strewn about the Infinite game, and they made that songbird like in actual leather and everything. It was like $80 for it, but I truly regret not getting one.
I saw somebody the other day had actual bottles for plasma. Like, they look
Yeah.
like really cool plasma bottles. And I tried to find them, but I can't find anything that's something like display-wise, on Etsy or anything like that. It's like a keychain with the plasma bottles, or like they have something with like a crow or a raven on it or something.
Yeah, it's
But
Murder
it's
of the
just-
Crows.
Murder of
Yeah.
Crows.
But it's just one. Like, that's it. There's no other ones. It's like they only make that one.
I know that there was a very, very special run where it was like a contest or something. The company actually made the plasmid things to
The
hand
Vigor
out or
bottles?
something, and they're like,
Yeah.
You can get those on Irrational Games website.
Really?
You can also get the Songbird plushie too.
"Don't mind me, just going to the Irrational website."
Yeah, it's
Buying
'cause
something right
Andrew
now.
Goldfarb has like a whole bunch of the Vigor bottles. I think he has all of them.
Yeah. See, I want those. Can
They're
you
like
buy them?
$500-$600 a piece.
Ooh,
Yeah,
maybe
about
not.
$350 for Devil's Kiss
I need them in my life.
and Undertow. But
Are they
yeah, no,
really
the
that
plushie's only
expensive?
$55.
See, like their Vigor necklaces, their shot glasses. Yeah, the Murder of Crows is like $65. That's crazy.
I have I have like a pin set that Sanchi made, and actually
Okay.
you used to be able to get it off of the BioShock website too, but
Oh my God.
it comes in like this little Fink Industries box, and it's a bunch of Vigors in like metal pins. They're really cool.
That's
I think I paid
awesome.
like $30 for
$350.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Just for one. Why?
But it's like this big. Like it's legitimately like statue
That's
height.
just for the Bunking Bronco one.
Yeah. The
The
signed possession is
$600.
600.
Are you kidding me?
At some point in my life, I'm going to just gamble or something until I can afford all of these.
Yeah.
I want the
Undertow is
Elizabeth
600.
statue.
The which one?
The Elizabeth statue.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And I like the Lutece twins. They have a statue too.
That Lutece statue is awesome. I want to buy everything on this website.
Yeah, sorry guys, my bad.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
save money for Comic-Con. I think I just blew it all already.
So, I don't know, I don't really read too many comic books. Like, it has to be something special or extremely recommended for me to read it. But I'd probably read an Assassin's Creed one, maybe, if it was about Ezio, because I love me some Ezio. But if it was just some random one, I don't know if I would read it.
I think
Oh my god,
trying
a
to
Little
remember
Big
who was
Planet
on it.
comic book would be so cute.
It would be. That would be adorable.
So adorable.
I want to reread my Last of Us comics now. Thanks.
There is an Assassin's Creed comic, though, already out, right? Like,
Yeah,
it
there's a
came...
graphic
Yeah, there is.
novel. Yeah, a bunch
Yeah.
of them. There's Halo too. Gears of War. There's a comic. They made a comic after the Batman game. There's a bunch
That's
of them.
so weird. They made a comic after the Batman game.
Yeah.
It's
Instead of
always the other way around.
yeah.
I actually the whole reason I'm into comics now is because of the Tomb Raider comic. So a comic based on a video game is the whole reason I collect comics now.
Comics are good. We fully support them.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Kelly says, which action movie would have been better if the main character was played by a female? I don't know if it would have been better, but I think it would be really funny to see Die Hard with chicks.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say better because Bruce Willis is one of my man crushes.
Or like Lethal, oh my god, Lethal
But-
Weapon with women would have been so funny.
I will second that.
That would have been hilarious.
I'm trying
Girl,
to think
I'm
of
too
what I
old for
own.
this shit.
What about the Expendables as all women?
Amazing.
Supposedly there is one set to come out.
Okay,
I
who
don't
would
know.
you cast it as if you were doing the Expendables with women?
Any
Uh,
female that was in the Fast and Furious movies has to be in it.
Michelle Rodriguez. No, not any of them, because some of them just sit back and do nothing. Like the one that played Paul Walker's girlfriend.
Jordana
She did-
Brewster.
Yeah, she didn't do really anything. Michelle Rodriguez, though, I'm okay with that.
Mila Jovovich would be in it.
Yes. Yes, for sure. Ooh, I would put Emma Watson.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I know, right? But she's still a badass.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Sigourney Weaver.
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw that one out there.
Sigourney Weaver. Nah.
I mean, she has her chops with the Alien movies.
I don't know. I can't think of like. This is hard because I don't watch a whole lot of movies, so it's like.
I do, which is why I can't believe I can't think of any.
Oh, well, duh, I'd put Jennifer Lawrence in there, of course.
Oh God,
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh god.
Jennifer Lawrence can be in
Emma
any
Stone.
movie I watch. As can Emma Stone.
Comic relief, love it. Plus, she's gorgeous.
Mila Kunis. I just want her in everything.
I like Mila Kunis. Oh my God, Maisie Williams.
Yes.
Love her.
Emily Browning.
Which one? Who's she? What's she
Ooh,
playing?
Have you ever seen Sucker Punch?
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch. Oh, yeah, okay.
Baby doll.
Rocket in Sucker Punch.
Who's the one that plays Storm?
Halle
Halle
Berry?
Berry.
Is it Halle Berry?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was thinking Halle Berry. I'm like, no, I don't think that's right. Yeah, it is Halle Berry. I'd put Halle Berry in there. She's badass.
Jenna Malone.
Yes. Oh, I want to watch Donnie Darko again now.
Yeah, because she's a badass in Hunger Games too.
Yeah, I really liked her in Hunger Games. She was
And
fantastic.
and she's in Sucker Punch.
Yep, she's Rocket. She's my favorite character.
Oh my God, I would put Meryl Streep in there.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Yes. I feel like Meryl Streep would be the Bruce Willis of the movies.
Yeah. She'd be, I don't know, she'd be some person in the background that like orders them all around.
Wait,
The know-all.
what? It's rumored that Jenna Malone is playing Barbara Gordon in Dawn of Justice.
Wait, what?
Whoa,
Yeah.
What?
According to IMDb, that's a rumor. That's happening.
That needs to
That's-
happen. It gives me a better reason to see the movies.
Well, okay. Because I thought they were doing a female Robin. There was rumor that they were going to do a female Robin.
I'm
I'm okay with
already
this.
so excited for this movie. I'm like, that's amazing. I love it. She's great. I have more topics. I
We're
swear.
getting really close to time, too.
Yeah, that's good because we only have like 8 more. Whatever.
Funny, I just looked up the female Expendables, and the first thing that comes up, Sigourney Weaver passes on female Expendables spinoff.
I mean, I like her. I just don't love her. So I wouldn't want her. Yeah. Nate Finston, good friend of the podcast, says, if you had to see one male community member wear lipstick, who would it be? So we're going to go with like people that we know in our community. And we've already seen Sean wear lipstick, and that was fantastic. Guys with beards and lipstick is the greatest.
Can't say I've tried it, but you actually kind of make me want to. Once it grows back.
It creates a nice like defining line around the lips, so the lipstick is really prominent, especially when you put it on your forehead and cheeks and nose.
So you're just, the way it sounds, you like it when a guy just kind of takes lipstick and just,
That's pretty much what he did.
Well,
Yeah.
if you haven't seen episode 32,
I need to watch it.
you have to watch episode 32 because that's, the end of it. It was great.
If I had to pick somebody, I would have to say my one friend on my podcast, Seth. I want to see him in lipstick because I feel like he would take it and then just rock it so hard.
Alex, who was on the show a few weeks ago, I think
Mhm.
I would want to see Alex in lipstick because he joked about it so much that I really want to buy some coral lipstick and bring it for him and make him wear it.
I would see that.
That would be gorgeous. His little baby face would just look so cute in it. Lipstick.
Oh wow! I really hope no one is. None of them are listening to this.
Oh, they're going to. They're gonna listen, and they're gonna see. He's gonna wear lipstick. I'm gonna do it. I'm bringing it to PSX, and he is wearing it. If he's there, I think he's supposed to be there. I don't know.
If you're going to PSX, you need to get me some swag because I'm too far away, and it's like my dream to go there.
Well, I already owe you something awesome, Harley, and if there is something awesome in Harley there, I will pick it up for you.
I want to be there. PlayStation is my life. Besides Harley, PlayStation is my life.
Amanda, if you're gonna pick anyone, male community member.
I have no idea.
I think George would be pretty funny.
Oh my god, that'd be
Oh my
hilarious.
god, yes.
I go George.
Yep.
Or
We have to
Ben.
make him.
Ben, that would be great. All three of them. Let's just get Alex, George, and Ben to do a podcast of lipstick nerds wearing lipstick.
I would promote that so hard.
All right. Nidu, always writes into the show. We love it. He says, what fall shows are you looking forward to this season? We also got the exact same question from, oh my gosh.
Jimmy? Was it Jimmy Rodriguez?
Yes, Jimmy Rodriguez. He won one of our contests one time. They both asked the same question. What fall TV shows are you looking forward to?
Arrow.
Yeah.
Is there any other show? I don't know if there's another show out there.
Grey's Anatomy. Thank you.
Supernatural comes back the same night as Arrow.
Supernatural. How many seasons is that? Okay, well I can't talk
Like
because Grey's
15.
Anatomy is on like season 13 or something.
This will be season 11. But it's not technically fall, but coming back in early January is the last half of season 6 of Pretty Little Liars, which I'm addicted to. I've watched 2
I haven't been
seasons
able
in
to
2
see
weeks.
the first half. Not on my TV.
I started watching Pretty Little Liars not quite 2 weeks ago, and I'm on season 3 now. Because every little bit of time I have is devoted to watching that before I see them at Comic-Con.
Wait, are you rewatching it?
No, watching it for the first time.
Oh, for the first time. Yeah, I really liked it. I watched the last 2 seasons like a few months ago. I do some shows, I get into it and then I just stop watching. Like Once Upon a Time, I'll binge watch a season and then right before the next season comes out and then 2 episodes into the next season, I'm kind of over it. So it just depends.
Oh, one last one. It's technically on right now, but the last season of The League just started. And I'm so sad.
I watched the one they just put up on Netflix, and that was fantastic, which was last season.
Yeah,
So funny.
this is the last season of it they're going to have.
Aww,
And it
that's
makes me
sad.
so sad, because I literally watch it every year during football season. Since the beginning of August, I'm on my 3rd playthrough of the series. And I love that show so much. And I watch every new episode when it airs.
I can't wait till the new girl comes back. Because the Minji Project is
I
back.
love that show.
And it's
too.
all on Hulu. Exclusive Hulu, I think. Because I think they took it off the air and then Hulu picked it up and was like, we like the show. We'll do it.
Hulu.
I like the Minji Project and I like New Girl. Those are both fun.
I'm excited for the 2nd season of Daredevil, which doesn't have a fall release date, but still.
Because it's Netflix.
Yeah.
I mean, Orange is the New Black doesn't have a fall release date, but I think it has 2016. I think they're already recording the 4th season because season 3 was badass.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I'll watch The Flash and I'll watch Daredevil probably as soon as there's like 2 or 3 seasons out.
And Jessica Jones, I believe, comes out on November 20th, which I'm curious about just because I love Daredevil so much.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Jessica Jones, so that'll be kind of cool.
Neither do I.
I didn't know much about Daredevil either, so.
I don't know anything about Jessica Jones. All I know is it has Kristen Ritter in it, and I loved her in Veronica Mars, so I'm watching this.
So I recently binged all of Entourage and loved it. And somebody said that the new HBO show Ballers was basically Entourage but for sports instead of entertainment. And so I watched all of that this summer. And so obviously it's not a fall show, but it's something that now every episode is on HBO now.
Is that the one that has The Rock in it?
Yes, it was so good.
I want to watch that.
So good. It was such an awesome show. So yeah, I love it.
Anything The Rock does is A+ in my heart.
Right. Okay, we have one last question from Vanessa. We'll end it with this. She says, Vanessa, at Ugly Blue Machine on Twitter, we love her, says, what makes or breaks a long friendship?
That's an interesting question because I've never actually thought about it. I've just kind of accepted. But
well, I mean, like, do you have like friends from like way back? I mean, how back do your friends go, you know?
my best friend, we met in 1st grade. And I think one of the big things is we've always been we haven't always been like on the same page in life, but we've always been like-minded, and we've always had I don't want to put this. We have the same kind of personality. So while we like different things, we're very similar in the fact that we can go a month and a half without seeing each other, and the next time we see each other, we just pick right back up where we left off. And I think that's one thing that has to do with it, is doesn't matter how long you're away or how long you've been friends, you can always be yourself with that person because they are yourself too.
I like that. I mean, I have like one or two friends that are like that. Like one of the girls I met, I had graduated, she was still in high school, and we were working at a restaurant together. And we immediately clicked. Like our personalities just went really well together, and our values kind of went really well together. And she went off to college, and seriously didn't see her for 2 years, even though she came back to see family and friends and everything. I just was too busy, and she was too busy. And she recently moved back, and then we had dinner the other night, and it was just like, no big deal. And I've got a few other friends like that. I mean, we're all busy with stuff, and we don't see each other for months, but the second we get back together, we're great. I just don't have too many of those that are there all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Like the friends that I hang out with a lot are short-lived, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's really special to have that friend that just has been through everything with you.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I had that one, because I don't have like that one. We moved a lot when I was a kid, and so when I was 6th grade, we finally planted down with where I am now, and everyone can already like establish their friends. And so I was kind of like the 3rd, 4th, 5th wheel in like all these little groups, and so I just like bounced around with all these groups. And even in high school, like I had a group of friends, but they had all been friends for years. And then once they graduated, yeah. I had another little group of friends, and then I met G, and he and I were only in school for like 2 months together. So my senior year, I was like the hanger-on with everyone, so I don't really have any of those friends that have lasted a long, long time. But the ones that I've made after, there's a few of them that, you know, I get back together with them, and it's awesome. We just don't see each other constantly, which sucks because, I mean, yeah, we're busy, and it's like when I want to see somebody, they're busy, you know?
Yeah.
I get it. It's nothing personal. They're just, I'm sorry, I can't hang out, can't do this, I'm busy. And I do it too. Like they'll talk to me, and I'm like, oh, I'm so busy.
Yeah. I have this friend that I didn't go to Susquehanna University, but I would go visit all the time because I was really good friends with this one girl's dorm. And she'll text me all the time, hey, what are you doing tonight? And I always feel so bad because all the time I'm just like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm busy tonight. And it sucks. But I know the next time we hang out, it'll be awesome.
Yeah. Amanda?
I guess it's kind of that way. I have to agree with what you guys said. Is like I have my best friend is like we met when we were like 4 or 5 years old, and we've had falling outs, but we've still been friends for like the most part, and we've pretty much figured it out and gotten it, you know, back together and back on track. And now it's different because like I obviously live on the West Coast and she lives on the East Coast. I think the biggest thing is like communication. Like if you don't communicate with that person,
mm-hmm.
you're very, very quickly to not necessarily forget that they're there per se, but like to quickly fall out. And even if we don't talk all the time, like I have another friend who lives in New York City, and like we don't talk all the time, but he'll occasionally text me, or you know, I'll send him a text message and just be like, hey, how's it going, and that kind of thing. And it's just, he used to surprise me every year for my birthday, and he'd show up like around my birthday or whatever, and it was just like we would go to dinner and we'd sit down, and it would just immediately like click right back into place as if we hadn't been separated. And the nice thing too is like I think it also is like like a mutual respect kind of thing. Sorry, I have the hiccups now.
When we get serious, people get hiccups.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I guess like a communication and the mutual respect. Like I definitely, being that I just moved out here, like I have the house is falling down.
Ghost, your ghost.
I have like a lot of good friends out here, obviously. Like you're out here and Ben's out here, but
Yeah.
like
We're all so far away, though. I mean, we're still
right,
here, but we're so far still.
right. We're closer, but we're still farther away. So it's weird. It's different. Like I made a really good friend right before I left home, and like now we have to like Skype each other because that's like the only way we can talk. So it's definitely different. So just communication and like a development of like mutual respect for that person.
I
And
mean, you don't have to have like having the same values and morals and stuff is really good, but you don't have to have the exact same mind as someone else. I don't think
Yeah.
that
No.
you have to find your clone. I think that okay, cool. I think this, you think that, so what? Like we still, you know, we
I
still get
think
together and do things, and none of my girlfriends here like video games. None of them. So it's like that's not something that is important to me that they like video games. My friends don't have to be a nerd, but they just have to like doing the same things that I do, and they have to like have the same morals as I do, I guess.
I think one of the most important things is actually a word that Amanda used, and that's respect. And
Yeah.
it's just respecting each other and respecting each other's decisions. For example, my really good friend, he got engaged to his girlfriend, and they got a place together, and they're looking for a house. Meanwhile, I'm just now looking at getting out of my house to move in just with one of my friends to get a place together. But like we respect each other and respect each other's decisions, that we're going completely different ways in our lives, but at the same time we're staying together because of it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's how I feel. Like, cool, you're getting married. Awesome. Like, that doesn't really change very much. Or, yeah, you're having a kid. That doesn't really change very much. Or, you're moving. That doesn't change. But I think that other people don't feel that. They feel
Yeah.
that I'm getting married and I can't hang out with you if you're not married. Or, I'm having a kid. Things change. I need to hang out with people that have kids. And I don't understand that.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't ditch your friends because your life is changing or because their life is changing. If you like someone, you have to hold on to that person.
Exactly.
I mean,
I think you also have friends that do and like different things too. Like I have a group of friends that like to play board games, and that's who I hang out with, or did hang out with. Like when I wanted to play board games, those were the people that I talked to. And then I
yeah.
had friends that had like no interest in board games, but they like to go out and drink. So like those are the people I'd go out and drink with. So it's kind of like I guess again, it's like having a mutual respect of I'm not going to drag one of my friends who doesn't like to go out and party to a party. Like we would just go and play board games and
Yeah.
hang out, like that kind of thing. So there's also, different types of friends for different situations, and that's like you're also in an agreement that you're in this friendship with this person, and they also have other friends that like to do things that you don't like to do. So it's like friendship all around, everybody.
Yeah. So I'll read something that Vanessa tweeted me the other day. I know why she tweeted that question because I tweeted something out the other day about whatever. So she told me values that are your core dictate how you are as a human. Your interests don't paint a detailed picture of you better than what you believe in about yourself and the world around you. My besties and I share 20 years or more of friendship, and we don't share all the same interests as before. But we believe in honesty and giving without expecting anything, and not judging our choices until we explain them, and helping each other blindly because we know we do the same for each other. And I liked that. I thought that was
That
really
was
great.
great.
So
Yeah.
I think that that's what makes a good friend. That you're there no matter what. No matter what,
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
And like it said, just believing in them.
hmm
Don't be quick to judge. Just believe in who they are.
I mean, you're in a relationship with these people, but you're not in a relationship with them. So whatever they do or say doesn't affect you, in your life. Like,
Yeah.
we're friends, we're not dating. Like, you can go do whatever you want to do, and I'll go do whatever I want to do. We respect and appreciate each other, and we always come back to each other,
Yeah. Exactly.
We just got way too deep on this podcast.
You're making me want to go hug all my friends.
Oh, go hug your friends, guys. Well, before you do that, go listen to all the episodes of Lipstick Nerds on Twitter. Oh my God, I can't even talk. On iTunes. Go rate us, go like, subscribe, like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter at Lipstick Nerds. Amanda, where can we find you?
So you can find me on Twitter and pretty much anywhere game-related at Wake Up Paramore. And then you can also find myself and Mr. Ben Riddick. We record it was weekly, but then I moved and kind of screwed things up, and now Ben is sick, so it's been a little bit of a mess, and he's going on vacation, so we'll see. But anyway, Nightly Novels. We just discuss story arcs, graphic novels, we read something every week, and then we go back and we talk about it the next week, and then pick another one. And it's all stuff that we recommend that people that are new to comics read, just because it's, like, for the most part, complete arcs or stuff that you don't necessarily need to know everything about Batman in order to read. So, yeah, so you can find me.
Ooh. Elijah, where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me pretty much everywhere at Loco Lizard Man, or on Tuesdays we record the Retro and Modern Network podcast, and we will be recording episode 100 while we're at Comic-Con.
Woohoo! Woo! Nice landmark for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
You can find me at HarleyQuinn103 on Twitter, Instagram, PlayStation Network, Snapchat, anywhere, everywhere. That's my name, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, I need to add you on Snapchat. I keep forgetting.
Everyone needs to add me on Snapchat. Somebody told me the other day, oh my God, I can't remember what it was. I was like owning Snapchat or something like that. G hates it. He hates it so much, and I love it because I'm like Snapchatting everything all day. He hates it. Anyway. Send us your relationship questions. I saved a few of the ones that we got today because we're going to put those towards our Lipstick Love episode. Email us, lipsticknerdsmlg@gmail.com. This has been episode 33 of the Lipstick Nerds podcast. Elijah, thank you for joining us. Such short notice.
Thank you for having me.
Seriously.
Yeah, like 2 minutes before we're like, Elijah, hey. That's it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.